This European Cricket Network event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software and Paramatch.
So shake, rattle and roll. It's going to start with 4 runs. Ghani and Farasat opening as listed, so they resist the urge to keep the red-hot Mutta out there. Well, straight up in the air. Someone's got to catch this. Chowdhury, the bowler. Oh, no. Oh, this is so interesting. Oh, I mean, is there an appeal here? This is so interesting. I don't know if there's an appeal. Was it? It's one of those cases. I don't think it's deliberate, but it's definitely, what's the word? It's negligent. Oh, he's gone. And maybe that's justice. Ghani hit one straight up in the air and accidentally, deliberately, or whatever you want to call it, ran into the bowler. But now he's going to have to go, and it's 10 for 1. It's a good start in the end for Shazil Chowdhury, end of the first over, 10 for 1. It's going to be 4, and Farasat, he's certainly due to fire, and there's a reason he's been put up the top of the order. Right, in the air, another high one. Well, bowler's going to have to get it. He didn't realise the mid-off was all the way back. Just never really went after it. Down the ground, this is going to be 4. Nice shot from Farasat. Wow. Anyway, this is going to be 4 runs. Farasat heating up. There's the table. Brief look at it. Blinders can go to the top with a win here, even with a point here, probably, as this is 4 runs to start the third over. Up in the air and 6. Nice shot. Maximo. Omar Zahid gets an opportunity. One thing about the Blinders, they do try to mix up the order to try and give guys hits. In the air, that's up over the top. That's going to be 4. Oh, wow, what a shot. That's actually hit the rubbish bin. Shows that line. Up in the air and, well caught off the field. That's Manav Nayak, who's into the side today. In the air, just over the top. Another teaser for the infield. That'll be the end of the over. Chowdhury is going to get another wicket. Farasat's going to have to go. That one looked like it swung in and swung out in the same ball. Little bit of the genie from Chowdhury. And Farasat, well, it's an unlucky 13 for him. And so he'll be feeling the pinch a little bit. Skipper goes 51 for 2. Callum Goda comes in. Remember, they've still got Mutta Ikram, who whacked 130 in the last game. Here's Masi, who is going to smack one. Now he'll be gone. And so Masi, he's performed pretty well for Kashmir in tough circumstances today, but the Blinders are just getting a little bit too ambitious with some of these stroke selections. Full toss, whipped away, and that's going to get to the boundary. Cuts off the mark. Lifted up, and over the top. Maximo! Oh, Callum will feel a lot better after that. This first 8 balls of his innings, a chance of a skied ball. Cannot bowl there, though. Cannot. And that's going to go the journey. Maximo! 6 to Callum. Lifted up again, and this is going to be 6 more. Maximo says Carreras. Right, that's up in the air. Going, and gone. Real teaser. Good effort, though. Up in the air and out of here. Maximo, Cutler's turn to join the party. Well, that's going a long way. And this is a guy, if you saw only his first few balls, you'd think he's very destructive. All right, tries to pull, but he's late on it. No one back here. chase, but an unsuccessful chase for Mahfouzur Rahman. In the air. Well, this should be caught. It's a regulation effort, and it is taken. So Kurigoda, we hope he gets a few away in there. Maybe give him a bit of confidence. 5 Maximos in the end. He scores 38. And the Blinders will lose a 4th wicket. 111 for 4. And look who's coming to the crease. Asankaweli Gamagay. And he's going to be gone first ball. Great bowling by Leaf. What an inclusion he's been to the side. Cricket's a funny old game, and we've seen before that when Kashmir get going, get a good start, they can put on big runs. Remember, they pushed Cobras to the last ball. They can engineer a stunning turnaround here. In the air. Well, could it be a hat-trick? Can't get there. Couldn't put it in reverse quick enough. Deepak Mod, who started it all off. That's going to be an OE, and that's going to be 7. Maximo. 7 carreras. All right, gets enough of this, I think. It's a flat batter, and it's out of the ground. Maximo. Alif goes a bit of the good, bad, and ugly in there. Pretty well bowled. He wants to go, but he's going to be run out. Oh, didn't have to throw that hard. I know people say, well, the keeper's missed it, but to be honest, it wasn't a very intelligent throw from Chowdhury. Up in the air, catchable. Oh, it's bust straight through his hands there. Shazadul Chowdhury is frustrated. Now thinking of a second, it's not really there. He's going to be run out. Well, that's going to cost him a run. It's got a little bit of the jiggy in it. Oh, check this one out. Quite away from the bowler. And if they'd both gone straight away, then they would have gotten away with it. But have a look at this. Basically, they get, is it 2? And then say, hey, do you want to come? And he says, well, you know what? I like the idea, but I'm not convinced. And so, for Ikram to get out for the first time today, you can see why I want to get back to the other end. He's hardly had a hit in this game. Maybe that'll keep him hungry for the last, though. That'll be 4 runs, so Kajla, well, he did decide to stick around. In the air, that's hit well. And Kajla, good for his confidence, I think, here. It's a blast over long off Maximo. Takes him to 31, score 140 now. Nicked, well, at least 4. In fact, that gone all the way. All right, it's just 4. So it'll be 144. Let's have a look at the last ball. It is, yeah, pretty clearly 1 bounce 4. They spot that on the field. So 144 for 6 off the 10. $144 on the board for the Budapest Blinders means that if they can keep their opposition to 100 or less, they'll take all the points out of this. It would be an octopus start to their day. Okay. Ready to get going, and it's going to be a good start for Kashmir. Well, strange little drive here, and it's going to be gone. Just gets it wrong. Just wants to punch it down the ground, but really it was too short to try and do that comfortably. In the end, he just pops it back to Ibra. It doesn't look great on the replay, but in cricket, you don't have too long to make up your mind. I think decides to go through with it in the end. He regrets it straight away. It doesn't go too far at all. So Shazadul Chowdhury is going to have to go. He's the first to fall. Ibra does end up getting that early breakthrough. That one's up over the top and running away to the boundary. All right, it's up in the air. Fielder takes it. Good fielding position. I say it all the time. Uncontrolled strokes tend to fly in that direction. And so it will be a quadruple Chowdhury fail in the end for Kashmir. That normally spells trouble. Nice catch. Just stays inside the line. No issues there. Another thick edge this time. Had the deep third running the wrong way. Omar Zahid kind of tracking the ball. Full toss, gets past the fielder. That's going to be 4. A bit of an off one from Ahmed Khan. It's going to be worked away, though. He does get straighter, and it's going to be 4. Nice little glance. Up and out of here. Well struck by Hanjala. Well, that's why he's in the 3 spot. They feel he's able to do that, and they're right. How often can they do it? Another one around that tram line, but this time it's cut away. That's going to be 4. Lifted up and out of the ground. Maximo from Hanjala. Nice shot. Taibra finishes on a bit of a downer. And the 50 comes up as well for Kashmir Budapest. Manav comes back in the air. It's got room. It's got to take it. He drops it. Oh, well, Ahmed Khan. Should have been Manav's first wicket. This time it's picked up and it's hit pretty well. Out of here, Maximo. Nice shot from Hanjala, who moves to 30. Keeps him in the hunt for this point. In the air. Oh, and it's dropped. Asanka. These are really tough to take if you don't take them fingers up, because you need to be able to cushion the impact. Lifted up and out of the ground. So it will be a wicketless start for Nayak here. And Kashmir fighting on. 68 for 2 now after 7. Garnick on his second over. And that's the downside of anticipating. Oh, this one is going to be gone. Really nice catch behind the sticks by Kanjla. Kurigoda muscled this one through. Rifat feels like he's been there for ages, because he has. Tries to go leg side. You can see that takes almost the back of the bat. Knocked it up first time. Goes after this and gets a good piece of it. Well, maybe this is still alive for the point. Maximo for Hanjala. Moves to 48 now. Does get smashed. Oh well. I didn't warn you. Maximo, and suddenly this is on. 8 off 3. Remember, this could be the difference between topping the table for the Blinders and having to play 5 more games. Lifted up, and that's out of the ground. Well, 6-6-6. And Kashmir are within 2 runs of taking a point off the Blinders. Well, that'll do it. They get the point. So Kashmir, well done. Oh, look, doom and gloom there, but they have achieved a point now, so the Blinders will drop a point to Kashmir Budapest. And who knows, maybe that's the difference between Kashmir staying and going. Big swing and a miss to finish, but job done for Hanjala. 66 off 29. Leads all scorers in the game. And in the end, the margin will be 39 runs. So Kashmir, again, that's the reward you get for being competitive. In the end, they get above 70% of the score. That's why they walk away with a point. Blinders will have to settle for 3.